Hello people, you're welcome back to my channel today. My name is Adebusola. I'm a Nigerian currently living in Canada, and if you're old subscribers, you're very much welcome. Thank you for always sticking with me. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate your support. And if you are a new subscriber, please grab a chair. You're welcome. Stay tuned, and thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now let's go right into this video. And first thing I'm going to say is that, as you may be aware, that Canada is large, big. Like, it's the second largest country in the whole world. So, and they're known for welcoming a lot of immigrants. Like, everyday people coming in. I'm an immigrant, so I do understand how much Canada appreciates immigrants, like immigrants coming in. And if you're a permanent resident, I kind of believe that it's a hard decision to, when it comes to where you need to stay in Canada. There are 10 provinces, there are lots of cities, so it's a very hard decision for you. Like, it's personally, from my opinion and from my experience, it's something someone has to think about. If you're coming through maybe like school, it's a little bit easier based on the fact that you already know where you're going to, and you can just structure life around that area. But if you're coming as a PR, where you have lots of options, a lot of thought has to be put in there, like a lot of thought. And I created these 3 points, which I'm talking out of my own opinion, which you're welcome to counter or support in the comment section. But please be nice, be gentle, and be kind. So let's go to today's video. Number 1 point that I will say when you're considering your own best place to live in Canada is career. And when I talk about career, you can be a content creator, you can be a stay-at-home parent. When you're a stay-at-home parent, someone, maybe another parent is sustaining, right? Like, when you're coming to a new country, technically you need sustainability, right? You need to sustain yourself with work, with work generally, any kind of work. So whatever you want to do, I think it should be one thing that will also help you guide you through the place to stay. And I understand that some people might also decide to change career when coming in to Canada. Like, you can decide like, oh, I don't want to do the career I was doing from my own country. Now that I'm here, I need to change career. So all of these things has to be put in thought. Like, you have to think about it. If you're coming in and trying to change a career, you already know the career you're trying to change to. For instance, maybe you are an engineer and you're coming in and you're already thinking, oh, I want to be a business analyst. So it's very important for you to consider the city or the wherever province that enables this kind of career. I'm not saying that if you go to any place you will not be able to get a job. I'm saying that there are some cities that enables more careers than the other kind of careers. Let me give you an instance. So for instance, Alberta is known for oil and gas, right? So things that has to do with oil and gas kind of job, you will be more appreciated in Alberta than let's say any other province. You get? If you don't get, forget about it. No, I'm joking. That's just my attempt at being funny. So what I'm actually saying is that you just look out for the career you want to go into, and look out for the province that enables it. So know what you want to do, and then do a deep research. And it's not just by searching the best place to practice law or the best place to practice medicine, or there's so many other things you can also do. For instance, you can also reach out to people like you. There's the saying that if I've seen ahead of me, it's by standing on the shoulders of those that have gone ahead of me. So like, immigration has been on in Canada for a long time, so it's not new. You're not the first person coming from your country. Definitely there is somebody somewhere who is doing well in that career. You can reach out to them, look out at where maybe they started or where they are currently. I remember that when we were coming in, I reached out to someone in my career, and he was so helpful and also doing well. He sent me a lot of links on how to get assessed as a lawyer here in Canada. So I'm just saying that look out for people of your color, So a particular place might be enabling a career, but it might not be the best for you, right? So you look out for people that are doing this kind of thing, people that look like you, people that you know that you can reach out or you can see as inspiration, technically. So to number two points is affordability. And I really don't want to say, I didn't want to use the word affordability initially, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to explain why I did not want to use it. So personally, I believe that there's no place too expensive for someone to stay or too cheap. Do you get me? So I know that people say, oh, this particular place is expensive, or don't go there, this particular place. But for my own angle, I would like to see it in this angle. If I've checked in my career and it's enabling my career or the new career, whichever one you want to change to, and it's just because maybe the house rent there is expensive. As a single person, if I'm single, I may consider that, okay, maybe I will have to let go of my privacy and maybe get a shared apartment. You understand? So there's some restraints, like maybe you're coming as a family, you need a big space, like you have a child, you need a bigger space, and you know that maybe some provinces you are currently not able to afford that. So you can look for where you know that you can get like a bigger space for less. Generally does not mean that if somewhere is expensive per se, like quote and unquote is expensive to live, that does not mean that someone cannot go there or someone cannot live there. You may have to just cut your clothes according to the fabric. Do you understand? So I'm just saying that, like, don't let the saying that maybe this place is expensive restrain you from going for whatever you want to go for. As far as you've done your research, you can try to just do like shift and all of that, but at the same time you should also consider affordability when you are relocating to Canada and considering the province or the city you want to stay in. And the last but not least, definitely not the least, is community. And this one, I've been thinking, should I talk about it, should I ignore it? But if I'm going to be honest with you, it is so important, really so important. And why I'm saying that I was thinking should I talk about it is because I used to be in the other school of thought. Before I moved to Canada, I already knew where I wanted to stay because I did a lot of research about my career alongside some other factors like the affordability and all of that, and I chose where I am today because of that, not because of community. I'm going to be honest, because like I said, I used to be on the other school of thought that I don't have to know anybody where I'm going. Like, I'm trying to start a new life. Generally, it's called immigration for a reason. You need to integrate yourself in the system, right? And really, that was me before now. But I haven't moved there, and glory to God, my husband has a lot of support here. I'm not even going to joke. He has lots of people whom I've come to see as family here, who have come to see as people that are my dear family. I'm not going to even lie, like, and I'm not saying that people will be giving you money or no, but it's just so important to have your community because you really need it. Like, it can be something as little as, oh, where can I buy this thing? And it can be something as big as, oh, I want to get a house. How did you get the house? And I'm not saying that you cannot talk to people that you're just meeting for the first time, but it's just easier to talk to your community, like someone you already know, or someone in your community than new person. Like, it's so easy to get more information. Like, and one thing I know about Canada is that information is key. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, like, you don't know. So we have been helped by a lot of people here, like our community, if I must say, they have really helped us, like, with a lot of information. And now I'm standing here and I'm eating my words and I'm saying that it's so important to think about community when you're coming to Canada. These 3 points are so, like, they are the primary factors that, personally, it's my own opinion, I think someone should consider when you're moving into Canada. And I want to touch on something lastly, which I know that people think about when they're moving here, which is weather. I mentioned 3 points, so definitely I didn't say weather. I kind of think that it should be like a secondary factor. Canada is generally cold. Like, it is cold, yeah, whether you like it or not. Everywhere is cold. So because one place is a bit better like than other place, doesn't have to be like the primary factor. I'm not saying that you shouldn't consider it, but it shouldn't be the top factor on your list when you're trying to relocate. My job is not in my province, it's another province, so I get to relate with people, my colleagues that are in other provinces, and sometimes you just hear, oh, for like a week, for instance, we'll be experiencing storm and all of that, and in my own place it might be great weather. Like, when I mean great weather, I'm talking about 1 degree 1 degree, 2 degrees, and I can be saying it has not snowed for like 2 weeks now. And when it starts snowing here, you might be hearing, oh, we're experiencing great weather. So everybody just kind of experience the cold. Like, Canada is generally cold, so you cannot run away from the cold. But what I would think is, you can consider it, but you can also consider factors on how to protect yourself. For instance, coming here, you might try to get a car as soon as possible, as soon as you're able to get something doing, or you bring in a couple of change from wherever you're coming in to get a car. You can get cars on Facebook Market and all of that for like less, just to move from point A to point B. Like, car is so important. It's like something you should consider. Then another thing to consider is clothes. I know there's this saying that there's no bad weather, there's bad clothing or something. So get good jackets, get things to protect yourself from the cold. And if you are really keen on cold, I'm not saying that you should not consider, I'm just saying that it should not be your primary factor when you're coming in to Canada. That's just my opinion, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I know it's very short. I just want to hit the nail on the head. I don't want to ramble. That's just basically, I don't want to ramble. And if you're coming in, I do wish you safe trip to Canada, and I hope to meet you guys one day. Canada is beautiful, Canada is welcoming, Canada is home. So please come in, we're expecting you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe. I'm looking to get like 500 subscribers after this video. Yeah, I think I'm at 370 now. I'm hoping to reach 500 after publishing this video. So please support my move. Subscribe. Don't just watch this video without subscribing. And when you're done watching, share to your loved ones, share to people that you know that this video will be very important to them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you guys another day and another time. Bye.